Hello everyone, you're welcome to this amazing video. Now I want to teach you guys about React Native, right? Now if you see my videos, I've talked about React Native and our upcoming course on React Native. So today I want to take the time out to explain to you what React Native is all about. Now before I go into that, let me introduce myself. My name is Nika Jason. I've been a software developer for over a decade. I've done both web, mobile apps and desktop, front end, back end, my database, and I've done the full 9 yards, right? I've done everything that has to do with coding. I've done it all. So, but today I'm going to focus on just React Native. Now, about one of my works, some of my works I've done is Quick CV. A Quick CV is an AI powered CV generator. What it does is that you can generate your CVs, right? You can generate your CVs with AI, just put in one of two of your credentials, your name, your school, and everything you came with. Your name, your school, your date of graduation, your employment history, and it's going to generate your CV in about 10 templates. You can choose between 10 templates you can generate your CV in. And that those templates can are ATS friendly. By ATS friendly, I mean the the applicant tracking system which employers use in putting your CV can really find those keywords in your CV and makes you more likely to get called for interview or getting a job at the long run. So I have other apps like Signal. Signal is an emergency app. For the sake of time, I will not go into my previous work. Let me just wrap up with this few I've mentioned. So you're welcome. You're welcome to this particular course. Now, why do you need to learn mobile app development? Why do you need to learn how to build mobile apps? Now, I know some of you are lawyers, some of you in the community, right? Are lawyers, are bankers, businessmen, students, doctors, and all that. Now, mobile app is you don't need a college degree to learn how to build mobile app. That's the beauty of it. You don't need to be a graduate. You don't need to be a science student. You don't need to know mathematics. Right? Just having a passion to build a mobile application will guide you into the entire process of doing it. It's quite challenging. I wouldn't say it's easy, but with my guidance, I'm sure you can scale through. Because I plan on making this course a step-by-step process, right? I'm not skipping any procedure. I'm not skipping any this. I'm holding your hands. It's like a one-on-one interaction, holding your hands to make sure that you finish this course and finish it well without knowing everything that concerns React Native. So why didn't you learn mobile application? Now, mobile application has made our life easier in the sense that we barely go a day without using a mobile app. Either you're using the banking apps or you're using your communication apps, which are your WhatsApp, your Facebook, and all that, your social media. They all make our life easier. Even this video you're watching now is streamed from one of the apps, right? So mobile apps have made our life easier in the last 5 years. And you can also be part of those making life for other people easier by creating customized solutions for businesses. Let's say you're a lawyer in your office, right? There are certain things you do in your offices that can be automated. If you have the idea of mobile app development, you can bring such ideas and execute in your office, and you're going to get that big promotion. You're going to get paid for it or something, right? So it's something worth knowing. Now you also can get a side job with this skill, right? And get freelance work as a mobile app developer. A lot of demand for mobile developer because every day there are new solutions that need to be new challenges that need to be tackled with new solutions. So if you can be in this sector, you can also work your daytime work, and in the evening or your off days, you're building basic building solutions and making lives better for people. These are the reasons why you need to learn mobile application. Now, if you have any questions about what I'm saying about all the things I've said so far, feel free to hit me in the comments. I'm open to answer your questions, right? Now, if you're not joining the community, you're building a community of developers from scratch, not joining the WhatsApp community, please click in the link in the description of this video. You're going to see the WhatsApp community, join the WhatsApp community, and let's build good things together. So you want to build mobile apps, right? Why you have already talked about why you should build mobile apps or why you need to build mobile apps. Now, why do you need to use React Native? You want to understand that React Native is not the only way you can build mobile applications. I build mobile applications through many other platforms and softwares. But why do we choose React Native? Now, first of all, I would say React Native is what we call a cross-platform framework in the sense that you can build for once and to run on both Android, iOS, and any other device, even Windows as well. That's how React is built. Now, back in the days when we started the mobile app development newly, we had to build for each platform. That was the time we had a job, right? We had a contract to build a mobile app for a particular establishment. Now, they had different users. They had iPhone, they had Android, and they had Windows users. As Windows Phone, that was Nokia. So we had to bid for each particular platform. Now that cost them more money and cost us more stress because we are, each mobile OS or mobile device uses its own special language for the whole process. So if you are building on iPhone, you have to know a particular language. If you are building on Android, you have to know a particular programming language. If you are building on Windows, that's an entirely different language entirely, and the processes are different. But with React Native, you can just build once to run on all platforms, right? Now, React Native is quite easy to learn because there's not much of code. As long as you can speak English, you can understand what I'm saying here, you can learn React Native because everything is in English, right? There's no complex uh, things in it. This complex structure in the language. It's just plain and simple for you to understand. With my help, I'm sure you can understand it better because, as I said earlier, I'm taking you step by step. I'm not skipping any process in this course, right? I'm assuming, I don't make any assumptions. I don't assume that you know anything or you've been trained before in coding. You don't have any coding experience. I'm going to take you as if this is your first time of touching coding without skipping any process. So if you're interested, just keep on watching the video, watch to the end, and follow up this course. Don't forget to join the community. Now, the live demo. Now, I'd love to show a live demo, but due to challenges, technical challenge right now, will not be having a live demo. But when the course actually begins proper, right, in the community, you're going to see live demo. I'm taking this opportunity now to give you all the theoretical part of the React Native because I don't really believe in theories. I don't believe in history of a language. I don't care about those kind of things. What I really care about is getting jobs done, right? The technical aspect of it, where you have to get your hands dirty and do the job. So that's why we're focused on this course. We're not doing any history of whatever. So things that you're going to need for this React Native course, you're going to need a computer. You cannot do it with your phone, right? Then you're going to need the mobile phone. Now, the reason why we are testing mobile phones is because if you want to run the emulator is like an environment where we test mobile applications on computer. You want to run on an emulator, you might need a very high sophisticated system because Android Studio requires a lot of memory to run. But we are going to have a workaround that so you're going to use your phones to be testing the apps, which means that as you're building, you're testing the live app on your phones. So I'm going to teach you how to set up the environment, which is installing all the softwares that you're going to need in this course. You're going to set up the environment. Then you're going to learn how to style React Native, right? How to style the app, how to style your apps, how to move from screen to screen. Now, when you open WhatsApp and you move from user to user's chat to different chat, you don't know what actually happens. A lot of things happens in that process. Or when you move from settings back to user's profile, right? Or you back to your chat. Lots of things happen during that process. You're moving between screens, but you don't know. But you're going to understand these things. At the end of this course, you're going to understand these things. You're going to appreciate the apps you use better after the end of the course because you have to know like the back technology backing all this thing, all these apps. Now we are going to be building a real world app, right? As I said before, we are going hands-on experience. We're not doing theories. We're going to be a real world app. I choose to do a fintech app because the fintech is most of the jobs that come up now. You're going to see they have experience in fintech, all that. So we are choosing to do fintech app so you can use this as an experience for you when you're applying for jobs and say, okay, yeah, I did the fintech app in so period of time. It boosts your CV and employability as a React Native developer. Then finally, we are going to learn how to deploy this app on Play Store, which is very important, right? After building, you're going to package it into like an APK file. APK file is an installer file. You can install the app on your phone, or you send it to Play Store and it becomes live for users to go and download and all that. So we're going to learn how to go to Play Store and deploy your app on Play Store. So finally, everything that we're going to do in this course is already in an ebook, right? It's launched on Stellar already, an ebook that has everything we're going to do on this course. So if you're in the community, I already sent a free copy to the community members which have it, where you can see all the courses, all the things we're going to be doing back to back. We are doing it from that book. So if you can get a copy of that book so that when you start this course, you can follow it up normally. So don't forget to join the community. It's very important to join the community because that's where updates are coming. Now, if you might come across my videos while you're scrolling through your social media and all that, but if you're not in the community, you may not get hands-on knowledge or immediate update on the way things are being run. So what kind of computers do you need? Now, you don't really need a very sophisticated computer because of I understand that not everybody may be fully prepared to buy an expensive computer. And since your first coding course, you might not have the means to get sophisticated equipment. So I'm going to make it very simple for you guys. So we are using minimum requirements should be about maybe 2 to 4 gig RAM, right? Anything above 1.5, 1.2 gigahertz, 2 gigahertz is okay for a system, right? There's no Windows 10. It doesn't matter the Windows you're using though. All those things doesn't matter. But let's say you're using Windows 10, you're using a MacBook or whatever you're using, it's fine by us. So we don't really need a sophisticated system. We just need an average computer that can work. You can also you work on your PC too. You have a PC personal computer as a desktop. You can use it to do this course. So it's not something for sophisticated. So get prepared because we are going to get ready for this course. We're going to do everything possible to make sure that everybody gets it. And one last thing before I go. Now, I don't need much crowd in this course because my interaction will be one-on-one interaction, right? So that is how the course is designed. I'm going to release the videos, right, for you. It's a 3 week course. This fella course is a 3 week course. I'm going to release videos for you every week, right? You're going to watch those videos. Then at the end of each video, there are questions you should answer, right? Questions to test your knowledge in those videos. You're going to answer those questions and send it back to me. Then we are going to have one live session every week. You and I, one live session to discuss the progress report, how you are doing in this particular course. Then at the end of the day, end of the whole entire course, I'm going to give you a project, a real life project, which you sure to finish and get back to me. So you can see it's very serious, right? And I'm very committed to making sure that end of this course, you know everything you need to know about React Native. So thank you guys for having me. Thank you guys for being here. Um, I'm very open to questions. If you have any question, can you email me? If you have my email, can you email me? Or you can join if you're in the WhatsApp community, can always drop message there. I will reply you as much as I can, as quick as I can. You also drop comments on the videos on my social media, on my Facebook, on my YouTube or TikTok, wherever you're watching this video from, can drop your comments. I'm always there to answer you. So thank you very much for having me, and I hope we can build wonderful things together. Thank you, and God bless you.